Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. This is my dad.
Hello.
And it's my dad's fault that I play guitar and in any way that I've ended up doing exactly what I do here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this Gibson Firebird. That is a lovely guitar.
2014 Centenary Edition. The only thing I've added to it is a Bigsby B5 on a Vibramate plate. Apart from that, it's as it came out of the factory.
Cool. And the stock pickups, they're not bad, are they? They're not bad by any stretch of the imagination. If you want to just wind up the volume and give us a bit, I'll talk about the set in a second.
Okay, so this is the lead pickup with the volume all the way down and all the way up.
And a bit of the neck pickup.
This is the neck pickup on hardly on. Nice and warm. Bit of jazz, bit of blues. And then crank it all the way up. Typical Gibson mini humbuckers. Cracking piece of kit.
Yes, indeed. However, we're going to change it up a bit.
We are indeed.
Previously, in the ever-changing collection of guitars, we had a Gibson Bill Kellier Golden Axe, but the Explorer, not the Les Paul.
Correct.
And that came before he had his own signature pickups with Lace.
That's right.
It was the Nitro Hemis.
Yes.
And they were fantastic.
They certainly were.
So, we've been in contact with Lace, with Don Lace, and we've been asking, how about mini humbuckers? So today we have, courtesy of Lace, we have the mini Nitro Hemis. Because, of course, mini humbuckers are quite rare, aren't they? You don't see many aftermarkets.
There's very few indeed. There's some very specialised makers that will make to order for you, but there aren't that many guitars that come out of the factory as standard with mini humbuckers these days. I can only think of this and some of the reissue Les Pauls. The standards and the specials,
that
have got mini humbuckers as standard.
But luckily for us, Lace make mini humbuckers as part of their range. So what we're going to do is we are going to get out the soldering iron. Oh, you're going to get out the soldering iron because I'm not very good at it. I can do it, but I wouldn't trust me with a guitar.
Okay.
So we're going to film that, do a bit of a time lapse, and we're going to get these Lace Nitro Hemis, which are a matched set, into the Firebird, and we are going to see how that sounds as a difference.
Okay, see you soon.
Right, so that was a section from a track by Mountain.
On Mississippi Queen from 1969.
Yeah, we've been in contact with Mr. Leslie West. We asked him if he would be so kind as to let him use the track, and he said, yeah, go for it.
His management company's emailed back and said, yep, he'd like to hear it when it's done. So this is homage to Mr. Leslie West of Mountain.
Cool. There is a full cover that we've recorded that I have the footage for that I have to now edit together. That's in the process amongst a pile of other videos.
You've got to do, yeah. Looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, so that'll be out very shortly. And in the meantime, it's time to get the soldering kit out and start taking this guitar apart and putting it back together with the upgrades.
Sustain's definitely changed.
Yeah, so the sustain's massively increased.
Absolutely, yeah.
So just so we know for the camera, the strings are the same set.
Yep, just undone at the top with the Steinberger banjo type tuners, just unwound, strings completely removed, apart from the bottom E, which I keep under tension. Removed the original stock Gibson pickups, changed them out for the lace sensors, wired them in exactly as the original stock, so it's just a straight swap over. It's one for the other.
So there's no new pots, there's no
nope.
like clever push-pull or anything?
No, it's exactly just one for one, straight swap.
Something that's interesting to note, these pickups did have 5 leads coming off them.
They did, yes. Yep.
So you could do things like change the series parallel and split coils, but we decided no point.
No, I do have some push-pull pots, but these are definitely just standard Gibson, out-of-the-factory pots. 500k linear pots. Nothing has changed whatsoever. But the response is much improved, and the sustain has improved. That's a treble pickup. And if we go to the neck pickup, very warm, very oh yes,
yeah,
lots of mids.
Something that's interesting from my side. I'm looking over at the levels on the computer, and they're not any higher coming from the guitar. It's it's not louder.
Yep.
It's just got more of that tone.
Yep. Very impressive. Put the pair on together.
How did they sound backed off?
Backed off, okay. That's a treble pickup.
Maybe a little bit more back in.
Just starting to break up there. That's dialed in at around 5.
Alright.
6. 8.
And then
10. And then if we go to the bass pickup.
Considering I've not changed anything on the settings, did you find that the neck pickup on the Gibson was a little bit boomy?
Yes, very boomy. Very bassy. This is much more
balanced.
Yep, all the way through. Yeah, very nice. But if you drive it, if you give it some attitude, we are on number 5. Of the stock pickups. Very, very easy to do. I think it's took us 30 minutes of messing around, which includes de-stringing and restringing a Bigsby B5.
I think it took more time with the Bigsby and getting the front panel and everything off with it being a Firebird than it did actually doing the pickup swap.
Yes, yeah. Typical 1964 Firebird, one big plate, you have to take that off, you've got the channels running down into controls. Once you've done that, that's back on. Standard little compartment cover on the back. It's not got a lot of room in there, so you do have to be quite accurate with a soldering iron. But if you know what you're doing, very, very simple job to do. Outstanding pickups, and looking forward to doing the little solo for Mississippi Queen again.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's just quickly now do our comparison. So we'll do the same part that we did before.
Okay.
And then we'll cut back to the camera, and then that'll be it for the night.
Okay, super.
Okay, so now we're going to play you back without the backing, without the drums and bass, just the Gibson stock pickups, then the Lace Nitro Hemis back to back, and then we'll talk more afterwards. So thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like button. Feel free to share to everybody, let everybody know. Please subscribe to the channel, that's really appreciated. It helps us grow and helps us do more videos like this. And consider helping us on our Patreon page. Check that out in the link over here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.